What's going on, everybody? New Silver Stacker here, and thank you so much for tuning into a new video. Guys, what is going on with silver? It is an absolute trash investment. I mean, think about it. It was just at $24, now it's at $19, it even went down to $18. What's the point of buying silver if it's not going to go up? This is a complete trash investment. That's basically the comment that someone left on one of my videos the other day. The video was called Why You Shouldn't Invest in Silver, and in that video I basically said it's more for stacking. It's like a savings account. It's not an investment. It's not meant for you to make a ton of money. And the guy who commented that, I hope you're watching this because this is a very important video for you to watch. If you're going to watch none of my videos, at least watch this one. So, like I just said, silver, it's not a quick investment. You're not going to make quick money. Now, he said he spent $1,500 on silver when it was like $24, $25. And now, of course, it's $19. So he was very upset. I could tell in his comment, like using a lot of emojis, basically saying I'm stating the obvious. He was very upset, and I was kind of directed at me a little bit, but I know he didn't mean it towards me, but it was kind of he was very upset, and I understand. I mean, you lost $5 per ounce on your silver. I'm sorry about my fingernails, guys. I promise I'll cut them. You lost $5 on each ounce of silver. That's a big drop. But you're not understanding how silver works correctly. And maybe you haven't watched very many videos on silver. Maybe you haven't been educated properly on how silver and gold works. And that's fine. We were all at that point. I'm still a new silver stacker. Now I understand a lot more than I did 8 months ago. But back when I first started, yes, I did panic sell. I panic sold quite a bit of silver because I was very worried. I decided I was going to stop stacking anyways. I didn't technically sell because of the price. I just more wanted to get my money back and not stack anymore, because back then I didn't have the right guidance, and that seems kind of like what you're going through right now. Now, I'm not the silver and gold expert, so don't come to me for the best advice. I've got some tips and tricks here that I've learned, but what I would suggest is looking for other silver stacker YouTubers in the community and learn from them, and even go back and watch some of my videos. I'll leave a few links down below, tips for new silver stackers that are very important for you to watch. But anyways, so yeah, he lost $5 per ounce on each ounce of silver, $1,500 worth. So I don't know what the math is on that, but that's quite a bit. Now, it seems to me like you're a little bit of an emotional trader. Now, that's a term, back when I used to be a trader, that's the term they use. The first thing I learned is you should not be emotional when you trade. If you make a lot of money, you shouldn't get all excited and happy. You lose a bunch of money, you shouldn't think, oh, this sucks, this is garbage, I'm not doing this anymore. It's what you need to do when you're stacking, you buy it. Now, keep in mind, first off, that this is not, I don't consider this an investment. An investment would imply that I'm going to make some good money over a shorter period of time. This is more of a savings account, a hedge against inflation, and a way to preserve my wealth, because gold and silver, it has real value. It's real money. So no matter what happens to the US dollar or the Canadian dollar or whatever dollar, this will always be worth something. So you can't think of it as, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of money, because that's not how it's going to work, and you're going to be very disappointed. Now, yes, you've lost $5 per ounce, but guess what? Silver and gold, they go up long term. You're not going to make your $5 back anytime soon, not within the next year. I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't plan on it. It's very possible, but I would not plan on it. But what you need to understand is you have a bunch of silver and gold right now. If you bought $1,500 worth, you've got a decent chunk. It's not a ton, but that's a lot, especially for a lot of people. But anyways, what I would suggest you do is don't sell your silver. First off, do not do that. I mean, do it if you want. I don't really care, but I'm just giving you suggestions here. Don't sell the silver, keep it, and then become more educated. I'll link some videos down below. I don't know if I already said that, but I'll link some videos down below, 7 tips for new silver stackers. A bunch of people in the community helped me put those tips together, so they're coming from more expert stackers as well. And then decide what you want to do. But to be honest with you, I think it would be very, very smart for you to keep that. Especially, think about it. Yeah, you're not happy right now. You're visibly upset, I can tell. And that's understandable. But 10, 20 years from now, do you know how much that gold and silver is going to be worth? I have no idea. But chances are it's going up. Now, I can't say that for sure, but with everything that's going on in the world, and with just the basics of how gold and silver work, it's more than likely that in 10 to 15 years, you're going to be extremely happy that you bought that. Now, like I said, you need to become more educated. You need to learn how gold and silver actually works, because I think you'll find that you're going to be very happy that you bought gold and silver. Whether it goes up or down, if you learn more about it, you're going to be extremely happy that you bought it in the first place. Yeah, you bought it at the worst time, but that doesn't really matter. In the long term of things, that does not matter. You just got to think of it as like, oh, it's down for now. It's going up, no big deal. It's a commodity. Silver and gold. Silver has tons of industrial applications. It's being used in batteries, cars, cell phones, computers, basically every electronic and tons of other things. Even clothing, like a bunch of weird stuff. But the point is there's a finite amount. Price is going up. I don't know when, but it is. That's just, you know. And a lot of people even think, I don't know enough about this to speak on it, but a lot of people even think that the prices of silver is suppressed. You know, like banks or someone is holding the price down for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm sure it's probably true, honestly. But the point is it's got to go up sometime. This isn't a stock. You're not buying a stock, right? Companies can go to zero. Gold and silver, it can't go to zero. It's the only way to go to zero is if we found an infinite amount of gold and silver, then yeah, it'd probably go to $1 per ounce. Maybe even 20 cents per ounce. Who knows? I don't know. But the point is, you just got to keep stacking. But before you start stacking more, become educated. And I really hope you see this video. And I'll drop some links. I'll try and drop as many videos as I can. I'll drop some of my own and some other more experienced YouTubers and stackers videos. That way you can learn from the best people and learn the most. And yeah, just go watch all that stuff. But man, I think you're going to be very happy in 10 years if you keep that silver. I almost guarantee it. Now, I can't say it for sure because no one can tell the future. But just based on how gold and silver works and based on how everything else in the world works and inflation and all that other garbage, I really think you're going to be happy with your investment. And that goes for all you new silver stackers just like me. Don't buy silver and then freak out if it dives down $5, even $10. It's not a stock. It's not going to go to zero. The chances of that are extremely, almost impossible, I'd say. You know, we're going to have to find a mother lode of pure silver somewhere to have that happen. But anyways, don't be emotional when you buy. Just remember, it's a metal. It's going to go up eventually. Just keep your emotions out of it. Become more mentally strong. Become more disciplined in your life. And you will be all right. I think that's about it. I don't know. There's probably more stuff I'd want to talk about. There actually is one more thing I want to talk about. I turned the camera off for like 2 minutes to think. But like I said at the beginning of the video, watch the videos I post. Or watch the videos I link. I'm doing it just for you. This whole video is for you, basically. And you know what? It's not just for you. It's for all the new silver stackers who are freaking out about the price. Remember these 3 things. Silver should be used as... Silver and gold, we'll just say silver. Silver should be used as a savings account. A long-term savings account. Now, in your bank, yeah, you earn, what, 0.02% interest. That's garbage, right? But with silver, in the long term, it's going to go, price is going to go up as inflation goes up. It's a hedge against inflation. You're not going to make a ton of money. Like I just said, in the words I just said, it's a hedge against inflation. It's not a super volatile, high-risk investment. It's not a stock, like I said 100 times. Next thing, so use it as your savings. Think of it as, this is my bank. I don't even care what the price goes to until 10 years from now. At least 10 years, 5-10 years from now, right? Don't even worry about the price. Just buy silver on a consistent basis. Now, what I would suggest for you is once you learn more about silver, set up a budget and learn, write this down. Learn what dollar cost averaging is, and trust me, you'll be a lot happier. But I would suggest you learn quick, so that way you can get in while it's cheap and bring your dollar cost average down. If you don't know what that is, just look it up real quick. Anyways, bank, it's your own bank. Hedge against inflation, savings account, and what's the other crap? Wealth preservation. You know, if you have tons of money in your life, it's smart to put it in gold and silver. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying what I would do. it's smart to keep it that way because, like I said, no matter what happens to inflation, no matter what happens in the U.S. government, the United States of America as a whole, or the U.S. dollar, silver and gold is always going to be worth something, and you're all good to go. So stick with it long term. You'll be okay. I promise. Well, maybe not promise, but I nearly guarantee. We'll say that. Okay, go ahead and click down below. Check out those other videos. You'll be happy you did. But that's it for today. Shout out to the Coin Guy for being a platinum level channel member. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. Give him your best tips. I'd like to see a bunch of you guys comment. Leave your best tips for this guy. Pretend like you're talking to him directly. Everyone comment, please. Just as much info as possible. And all you new stackers, go check out the comments. Thank you so much. Have a great day.